guys, it's Scott here with GHL Growth Tools. In this video, we're going to show you how to convert a birth date to an age field in a custom field. We had a few people asking about this. I'm just going to walk you through this real quick. It's a fairly short video and a small workflow here. So we're going to start out with a trigger, obviously, and you can add a trigger of how you're getting them into this workflow. But how it's set up right now is for existing contacts that are already in the workflow. This could be a tag, this could be manually added, this could be added through the API. However you're dumping them into the workflow, you can just create a new trigger, but we want the existing one set up to update their age every year, every time they have a birthday. So that field is dynamically updating and adding a year each time they have a birthday. So we'll go ahead and run you through this real quick. The first thing you want to do is come over and create that custom field. You're going to add a field, and this needs to be a single line text. It can't be the number field, and we'll show you why in a minute. You just select a single line text and select the age, just name it age, the contact, and then the group will be contact also. I've already created this field, so I'm not going to do it again. But most of you are familiar with creating custom fields, and that's how you do it. Just create a single line text field, call it age, keep it on the contact group, and save it so that you'll now have, when we go back into, let's see, here's a sample contact. You can see we have an age field here. So that's what we're looking to update based off of this birthday field that we have here of May 5th, 1990 as an example. We jump back into the workflow, and you'll see that we have a trigger set up for a birthday reminder. Now, you'll still probably have that in another scenario, but this is not actually a birthday reminder. We're just using the birthday reminder for Go High Level to say, hey, check and see if the birthday is today so that we can now update the age, basically. So that's all they're doing, and we're just using a birthday reminder. I renamed it and called it Update Age from Birthday, just for naming purposes, make it easier to know what's going on here. Let me go ahead and jump out of here. The condition, basically we're saying the date of birth is not empty. That will never be, that would never happen with this trigger here because it's always just looking for the birthday field, and it wouldn't bring them through if they didn't have a birthday today. The only reason this is in place is if you're dumping people in here through an API, or you're creating the contacts manually, or however they're coming in. You want to make sure they have a birth date so you can initially update that age as soon as they come into the system. So feel free to add as many triggers as you want on how you're bringing them in here initially, which would then set the age as long as they have a birthday field, basically. So that if statement, you can access those by just hitting the plus here and typing in if else, and that'll bring you out to this box here. Oops. And then for the condition here is just, we're just selecting date of birth, which is a native field, and Go High Level, and we're selecting is not empty. That's all you need to do. Save that action. And then down here in the custom code, you're going to want to enter birth date just like this all together with a small case B and an uppercase D. And then for the property, we're going to map in from the native field here, you select contact and then date of birth right here. Select that. That's going to insert. You'll see right here that will insert. So we don't have this twice. The date of birth, and then we have this script we'll give you in the description of the video below. That's just going to say, hey, take this birthday that came in and figure out the how old they are, and then we're going to basically put that down to the next step. You can save this action. Not too much here. You can name this how you want. We named it just like this: decipher contact age. Again, we'll give you this code here to put in here. Make sure you use the birth date spelled just like this, with a capital or lowercase b, a capital D. For the value here, the contact birth date, date of birth, which you can find in the tags under the contact here. And then go ahead and save this. And then down here is where we're going to use that custom field to update the age. So this module is just called update contact field right here. So you can type in update contact field. That'll bring you to this module here. And then for the field, you're going to want to scroll down and find the custom field called age, which we have it already here. The reason we can't use the number type field for the age, you'll see here if I switch over we lose the ability to map in any of the previous modules here output. That's why you have to use the text type field. So we'll go back to that. And then we want to update the age with the previous module's output from the custom code here. So we're going to select the tag here, and then we're going to scroll down until we see custom code, which is the module above. Click this, and then click the output, and then we want the age. So now that's going to map the age from the date that we configured here. Save this, save it all, publish it. Now we can run a test. So let me just test this workflow. Contact, we had this on. Run them through there. So you can always check the execution logs. Make sure that's running through. If we go back to this contact card and hit refresh, we come down to the age. We should have an age. You can see that came out to 34. So that now updated the age when they came in, and you can see they were born May 5th, 1990 or 2024. So it correctly did the age, and then every year this workflow will run. Get back here to the builder. Based on somebody's birthday, if it checks at 8 in the morning that day, again, this, if you just hover over this help text, it said this triggers and runs at 8 a.m. daily. It's basically checking every contact's date of birth to see if they have a birthday today, which is then going to run them through this workflow, take the date, right, decipher the age, then update the custom field. That'll happen every year dynamically. So now you could use those in your email marketing. You may want to create a smart list, only send the email to everybody that's over 21. Maybe it's an alcoholic type of email for a restaurant, or not alcoholic, an alcohol type, an alcohol type email for a restaurant or something like that. Or you may just want to mention their age in the email itself, and you could always use that custom field to merge that into your email. Hope that helps. Contact us if you got any questions. Again, we'll drop the code inside of the description. It'll be a link to a page where you can access that, access the code. And just watch the video. You can very easily set this up from start to finish by selecting the trigger, birthday reminder, and watching the video basically with the condition, if the birthday exists. And here's the custom code that we walk you through. Just putting this in, the code. Oh, one more thing. You'll have to actually take this out first and just type in so March 5th, 2000, because you have to test this first down here before you run a test. So you can see that's age 24. You have to run the test before you can save this. Now we can go back, put back in the actual date that's coming in, and that's how they send the data in. That's why I used it that way. And then save it again, and then you're good to go. Almost missed that part. Comment below if you have any questions. Link to the description of the code will be below this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.